PC24 RETV ਦੇ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ 'ਚ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬਹੁਤ-ਬਹੁਤ ਸਵਾਗਤ ਹੈ ਜੀ। ਮੈਂ ਹਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਹੋਸਟ ਪਾਲ ਚੀਮਾ। ਉਮੀਦ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮੇਰੀ ਆਡੀਓ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਠੀਕ ਸੁਣ ਰਹੀ ਹੋਣੀ ਹੈ। ਜੇ ਕੋਈ ਆਡੀਓ 'ਚ ਦਿੱਕਤ ਹੋਵੇ ਤਾਂ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਦੱਸਿਓ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਟੋਟਲੀ ਨਵੇਂ ਸਿਸਟਮ 'ਤੇ ਮੂਵ ਕੀਤੇ ਹਾਂ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਹੋਵੋਗੇ ਸੈੱਟ ਵੀ ਸਾਡਾ ਅੱਜ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਟੋਟਲੀ ਨਵਾਂ ਹੈ ਅਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਈ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ। ਸੋ ਥੋੜ੍ਹਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਥ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਦਿਓ। ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਵੈਸੇ ਤਾਂ ਉਮੀਦ ਸੀਗੀ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੋਈ ਗੈਸਟ ਜੁੜਨਗੇ ਹੈਗੇ, ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਅੱਜ ਗੈਸਟ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ ਅੰਡਰਗਰਾਊਂਡ ਹੋਏ ਲੱਗਦੇ ਆ, ਫੋਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੱਕ ਰਹੇ, ਮੈਸੇਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ। ਸੋ ਜਦੋਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਆਊਗਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਸਾਂਝੀ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ। ਬਾਕੀ ਗੱਲ ਇਹ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਕੈਨੇਡੀਅਨ ਐਮਪਲੋਇਮੈਂਟ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਮਾਰਕੀਟ 'ਚ ਬੜੀ ਫਰਮ ਆਈ ਹੈ ਅਪ੍ਰੈਲ ਵਿੱਚ, ਆਪਾਂ ਉਹਦੀ ਵੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ। ਅਤੇ ਦੂਸਰੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਰੀਅਲ ਸਟੇਟ ਬਾਰੇ ਕੀ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਵੀ ਕੀਤੀ, ਥੋੜ੍ਹੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਹੋਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਡੀਟੇਲ 'ਚ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ। ਵੈਸੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਾਡਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਟਿੱਕਰ ਹੈਗਾ ਥੱਲੇ ਚੱਲ ਰਿਹਾ, ਇਹ ਅਸੀਂ ਅਪਡੇਟ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ। ਅਪ੍ਰੈਲ ਦਾ ਡੇਟਾ ਇਹ ਇਸ ਵਕਤ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਪੇਸ਼ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਜੀ। ਹਾਊਸਿੰਗ ਰਿਪੋਰਟ ਅਪ੍ਰੈਲ ਦੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਚੱਲੀ ਜਾਣੀ ਹੈ ਅਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੁਛ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਬੈਂਕ ਆਫ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੇ ਹਵਾਲੇ ਨਾਲ। ਪਰ ਇਸ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਚੱਲੀਏ, I would like to congratulate each and every one of our viewers who is celebrating their birthday today, anniversary today, who are celebrating the new what do you call birth of a newborn baby in their family, and those people who have moved into their houses after making a successful closing, and also to those who have secured their income by taking a suitable insurance policy, and those who take extra safety precaution before they hit the road so that all other users of our roads can stay safe and they can also come back home safe. This is something that each and every one of us must understand. Life is totally unpredictable, but there are certain things that we can do today to make it worthwhile. So when you get out of your house, make sure you are doing the right thing, because if it is not right, it is going to hurt you, it's going to hurt some innocent person somewhere. So make sure you are very careful in your day-to-day life. Most of the time we run our lives using our, actually not using our brain. It is on autopilot. Our subconscious mind controls our thoughts and actions, and we rarely pay any attention to that. If you start paying attention to your mind and you make your conscious mind conscious, your decisions will be way better. That's I can guarantee you on that. But the problem is we usually go a wall and we don't see where our brain is taking us. It's like just going on autopilot, and autopilot in your mind, it doesn't work the way it should work. So basically what I want to tell you is make a conscious effort to stay safe and keep every other human being safe on this planet. So like I said in the beginning, Bank of Canada's governor, this is what he says. He is a relentless guy and he is pushing us as much as he can, and it's kind of threatening tone all the time, right? Do this or I will, do this or I will. So this is kind of scary, right? Because people are already like paying through their noses. It's not easy. It's not easy paying for their groceries and paying for their mortgages and paying for their gas costs. It is becoming too much. So what I want to say is that Bank of Canada has never left its hawkish approach. They want to see that expectations of inflation, they completely die. And on the other side, Royal Bank of Canada, according to its report, it says that the employment numbers were very strong for the month of April. Bank of Canada doesn't want those numbers. So despite positive developments on the inflation front, the Bank of Canada will not rest until it returns to the bank's 2% target rate, and rate hike remains in the bank's back pocket if need be. All they have to do is pull it out and throw it right on your face. This is what they probably are planning. So make sure you are still conserving whatever little money you got, otherwise things can go really south. So Steve McClellan gave this statement on Thursday when he was speaking to the Toronto Region Board of Trade, always scaring us, always bullying us, right? So I'm here to talk about staying the course to price stability and getting the rest of the way back to 2% target monetary policy. Still has work to do. So monetary policy still has work to do, and he said while he was acknowledging the progress that has been made to date. The headline consumer price index has fallen to an annualized growth of 4.3% as of March, down from a peak of 8.1%. Wow, that was a whooping number last June. The Bank of Canada's current forecast is for the inflation rate to continue to ease to about 3% by this summer. But McClellan reinforced that the bank will not stop there. In this context, I want to be clear, this is not me, Tiff McClellan. Our job is not done until we restore price stability. Basically, until inflation is centered on the Bank of Canada's 2% target, things will keep moving. If we start to see that inflation is likely to get stuck materially above our 2% target, we are prepared to raise rates further. Well, I take it just as a threat rather than a practicality, because I don't think Bank of Canada is actually going to increase the rate from now onwards. They just want to scare the public. They just want to kill the expectations of a higher inflation. That's all they are doing. On the other side, if we look at the economic update, the Canadian labor market, it is still firm in April. So Canadian employment rose another 41,000 in April, adding to 371,000 surge over the prior 6 months. Details were slightly mixed. The increase in employment in April was entirely part-time, 48,000 part-time employees, and about half from self-employment, 19,000. Still, the unemployment rate held at 5%, just above the multi-decades lows of last summer for a fifth straight month. And the total hours worked edged up another 20%. So people are working more now, and this is what is going on. So we have our guest here. I'm so glad that we are going to see her very soon. So we'll bring her on our screen today. We are going to experiment a bit with our new camera setup. So we see that we have our top of the line insurance advisor, Kamaljeet Bola. Kamaljeet ji, how are you doing today?
Good morning, Paul G, and good morning to all of our listeners.
I
I'm doing
pasted you on the
absolutely
wall
fine.
today. How do you like it?
I like it actually. It
So
looks
you
pretty
are,
much good. Very different setup.
yeah, I have been working on it, and you won't believe that I went to take shower at 8:05, and I'm here at 8:25.
Wow.
Can you just believe it? It only took me around 20 minutes to get dressed, take a shower, come here right away because I had show to run. So, how is market going on in your insurance industry?
Market is pretty much good actually, Paul Ji. People are actually getting mindful towards buying the insurances.
Very good.
Either it is term insurance, life insurance, accidental insurance, because they started to see the benefits.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say the credit goes to you, credit goes to us, and the credit goes to the companies
Why
also,
does credit
because
goes to
we
me? I
are
do nothing
consist.
about it.
No, because you are bringing us on your platform, giving us the
Oh,
chance to educate the customers or
yeah, that's
the
true.
people, which is very important. Education is important.
It's really,
If
really important. I
education is
totally get
there,
it.
then only they realize they have to go further to take a step. If there is
Very
no
right.
education, there is no knowledge at all, they will feel like wherever they are right now in their life is the
Yeah,
perfect state.
very nice.
Until or unless you provide them the education, they won't come to know where,
Yeah,
like where
for
they have to reach next in their life.
yeah, for those of you who don't know, Kamaljeet practices insurance and she is a very competent insurance advisor. If you ever need any help, please give her a call at what's the phone number, Kamal? Can you say your phone number?
647, no, I do not see.
Yeah.
647 772 1481.
Sorry for that because the whole setup has been changed today, so I kind of lost track of it and my brain is not that strong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you
Absolutely
on
fine,
to the
Paulji.
another setup where I can see you straight, and we are
I
faced
know.
side by side each other. I love experimenting and this is one part of that. So how do you see
Paulji,
your
you should
grocery
work.
bill these days, like from last year? You are happy with that?
I am absolutely fine.
Okay.
I'm absolutely, yes, yes.
Well, I was reading a quote yesterday and it says, economy doesn't determine your success. It's a very
Very true.
important quote that I could still remember it. It must be very important. Otherwise, I don't remember things. Economy does not determine your success. It just tells you that you have to work differently to achieve the same level of success.
Precisely true, Paulji. I'm
Right?
completely agreed.
So
Yes.
when we are there, we say, "Oh my God, the economy is bad. The economy is bad. I don't know. There's no business out there." Oh, and then people, keep their face in their knees, and then they are sulking in a corner, and they say, "No, no, no. I don't want to be in this industry or that industry." And the bottom line is, they really stop working, and I'm a one such example. I won't lie to that. That is
I
so
hope,
true.
Paulji, I hope that book is actually working very well on you. I can see the changes.
Well, I try to make changes as much as I can because the bottom line is you have to work. So in this economy, what I did was I hired a coach and I pay him through my nose, and all he does is thrashes me every day and tells me, "You didn't do this, you didn't do that, you got to do this, you got to do that." That's all I hear these days. This is where things are.
Very good.
Yeah. Would you pay someone to give you thrashing? Only crazy people like me, they do it.
No, it depends. If it is leading you towards your growth, towards the success, then why
Yes.
not?
It is just
Because the
like
coach is
a
helping you
mom
to think
telling or
out.
parents telling their kids about not to
I
do
know.
this thing because it is in and there because the kids are putting themselves in the harm's way. It's the same thing like that. So yes, you are
Because
right. This
we
is
have passed that life, Paulji. We have passed that life. We are way more experienced than them to educate them.
Yeah, I agree. That is very true, and you are like you nailed it. This is where we things are. So insurance. Last time I got couple phone calls saying Kamaljeet did an amazing job explaining the process of insurance. You talked about a head of a tribe, then
The
you
tribes
correlated
and
that to insurance industry, how people then used to pay something to the tribal head, but then doing the similar thing. It's only that now we have complicated issues in our lives, so things have been separated. Dental insurance, life insurance, enhanced medical insurance, disability insurance, travel insurance, divorce insurance. Is there a divorce insurance?
I have to find out, Paulji.
Oh, yeah, it would be a great thing to have. If there is a divorce insurance, well, insurance companies are going to do a,
I want to tell you
humongous
one very
business.
And I want to tell you one very funny thing, Paulji.
Okay.
Maybe yesterday or before that, I was
Uh-huh.
actually on my Facebook. I was scrolling
Okay.
down, and one of the picture came in front of me. They
Okay.
said divorce food photo shoot. So nowadays,
Divorce
people
photo
who
shoot.
are getting
Okay.
divorced, they are doing a
Wow.
photo shoot.
That is
Can
phenomenal.
you imagine?
Oh my goodness.
I,
People can go to any extent to get something done. Divorce photo shoot. So,
I know.
did you try calling them and finding out what kind of service they provide? Like wife beating husband or husband beating wife, or they are going, or what kind of photo shoot would that be? I'm
No,
really
divorced. It
curious
means
to understand that.
finally, no, finally they were divorced, and then they were like, okay, why don't you do the photo shoot for this happy moment?
Okay, photo shoot or happy moment. Well, that's really phenomenal, and I hope I never have to use those persons in my life because I'm okay. I'm happily married.
I know. That's
But
true,
yeah,
Paulji.
we could
Paulji,
promote
oh,
this company. They should reach out to us, and we will love to share their expertise with people. So,
with
divorce
Paulji, man,
insurance, I really hope if regulators are hearing, bring this in because many people will like to take that insurance.
I want to tell you one thing, Paulji. My mother-in-law, she always says one thing, like it's a Punjabi quote though, तेरी मेरी बने ना, तेरे बिना मेरी सरे ना. तो चाहे मार ले, कुट ले रहना, फिर भी ਅਸੀਂ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਹੈ.
ਸਾਡੇ ਸਿਸਟਮ 'ਚ ਇਦਾਂ ਦਾ ਸਿਸਟਮ ਹੈ। ਸਾਡੇ ਡਿਵੋਰਸ ਦਾ ਰੋਲਾ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਘੱਟ ਆ। ਸਾਡੇ ਸਿਰਫ ਇਹ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਭਾਈ ਲੜੋ ਮਰੋ ਜੀਓ ਜੋ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਕਰੋ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਰਹੋ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ the bottom line is in my mindset and I think in the mindset of most sane people, Kamal, when you break up, you not only hurt yourself, you hurt so many people along the way. My own family
Precisely.
and her own family, whosoever spouse is, because these days we are into so many different kind of marital relationships or live-in
Yeah.
relationships. So and then negativity drags you along your path. It doesn't stop somewhere. It keeps moving, 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 and brings it down eventually, because then you lose the entire positive context in your life, and your brain only sees negativity. That's how it works. So
Very
there's
true, Paulji.
no idea. I think if people just quieten down for, let's say, a day or a few minutes, every marital problem would be over with. This is what I have seen, and this is what worked for me 1,000 times. Everyone fights. Who doesn't?
I know this is the basic rule for a successful or happy married life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the bottom
Yeah.
line, and it is
Just
it
a
is
basic
not
principles.
a rocket science. It is a very simple thing and easily achievable. But anyways, we are straying from reality show into social topics. So, so because you didn't feel the crunch of economy, many people out there are struggling to keep up with, Kamal. And the one thing that we are seeing is grocery is becoming expensive, while Bank of Canada is trying to
Yes.
bring down the inflation to 2% target rate. So they are bent on bringing it as down as they can. On the other side, the housing market is kind of in a very catch 22 situation with the new listings falling down by 38.3%. That's a huge number, down 38%, lesser new listings than we needed. But at the same time, the best thing is the active listings are shrinking. That means when new listings are not coming into the market, people are buying those listings that were already in the market. So the
In the
number has
market.
come down to 20.8%. This was much higher before. So the gap between the last year and this year is shrinking with every passing month, which is cool. And the listing days on market have increased by 54.5%. What do you think about this number? It takes
I'm not,
54.5% more time to sell a listing.
Paulji, I'm not very good with the numbers. Whatever you are saying, I'm listening to you.
Okay,
You are the
initially, let's
expertise in
say
this
the
field.
listing sold in 100 days, for example. Now the listing is
Yeah,
selling in 154 days. What do you think? Is it a big number or less number for you?
it is definitely a big number, Paulji. It should not be taking this much time.
Okay, so let me tell you this. Last year, this is how sometime data confuses people. Last year, houses were selling in just 11 days, right? Now the
It's true.
same
Now it's
houses
154.
are selling in 17 days. It's like the sky has crashed on them.
I know, yeah.
7 days, 6 days more it takes to sell a property on an average, but even if it sells in 2 months, it's all good. Not a big deal, right? So next
It is
time,
a big deal.
Kamal, you buy a house,
Who
you
is
are going to
selling?
pay an average price of $1,153,269. So make sure you make enough money from this insurance business.
Hmm.
We're going to
Sure,
take the bigger
Paulji.
house. So
Exactly.
when
Yeah,
you
we need a
speak
bigger
to
house.
your circle, like in your, I know you are a teacher as well at your school or with your family member, do you ever talk about real estate or it's only about what to cook, what to make, how to serve, which party to go, where to have vacation, or do you ever talk these numbers?
Very rarely, Paulji. Not that often, very rarely. Yes, but when it comes to insurance and RVSP and then the critical insurances like
Mm-hmm.
these kind of the things, yes, we do have a very frequent conversation
Mm-hmm.
in the family also. Like yesterday, I want to tell you something.
Yeah.
Yesterday, one of my colleague, she was sharing her mom's experience with me. She was
Okay.
like, her mom, I actually couldn't get the problem she has. She exactly has. But she said there is a certain thing which is not covered under OHIP, and they
Okay.
are paying out of their pocket
Yeah.
for that treatment. And it has been more than, I mean, she said they have already paid thousands of dollars to the
Mm-hmm.
doctors for the treatment.
Wow.
So it means this is an eye-opening message, eye-opening thing for us. Like OHIP, like being the citizen of Canada also,
Mm-hmm.
OHIP does not cover everything. So
Yeah,
the
absolutely. And I will share my story with you just after you stop talking.
yeah. So the good thing is, Paulji,
Yeah.
that the insurance companies they provide extended health care programs also.
Mm-hmm.
So which is a good thing, very good thing.
Yeah. Well, I guess so because right now I sorry. A few days back, I went to optician because he has to operate on my cataract, and the sheet they gave me, it doesn't cover thousands of diseases. So thousands of processes, and the
Yeah.
government is still sticking to 1970 techniques of fixing things. But now we have come a really
Mm.
a long way from that place. But they do not still cover that. So on an average, if you want to go for an operation and get laser done on your eyesight, you are spending more than $300,000 uh, per eye. Can you believe that? This is OHIP. This is
It's
where we
way
are
too
putting our
much.
money
Way
in,
too much.
and I don't know what to say about it. But this is really a lot of money.
So, Paulji, this is the time. This is an eye-opening message, as I said earlier. So, this is the
Yeah,
time for us to think out of the box now.
yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
So now we are at that stage of life
Uh huh.
that anytime anything can actually inevitably come to us.
Yeah, it
So,
can
it's
come,
better
and
to,
that's very right. I totally get you, and this message is really very critical for all of us, because we are not in a good situation here, and we are seeing these things happening quite often, which is very challenging for all of us. I guess we need some kind of good break,
yeah,
right? So this is good to hear that insurance is something that can help you with unpredictability. And unpredictability is what? Simple. It's there, it is very much close to you, and we may or may not acknowledge it. Stay with us, we'll come back after this quick break, and we'll continue talking some fun topics. Real estate doesn't have to be boring, is it? Nor should insurance be. So we'll have some fun along the way. Are you looking for a reliable legal office that can handle your closing in the most effective manner? If yes, please get in touch with Rakesh Joshi at 416-213-8600. Joshi Law Office provides all the legal advices about real estate law, business law, immigration laws, notarization and affidavits, wills and trust. Give them a call today, 416-213-8600. Are you looking for reliable immigration services? If yes, contact Sukhi Paul at 647-296-4575 or office phone number 905-790-8877. They are located at 219 220 at 7956 Torban Road. It's right at the intersection of Torban Road and Steeles Avenue West. Contact them for all kind of visa services. Are you the breadwinner for your family? Have you ever considered if something were to happen to you, what would happen to your wife, to your children, to your parents? If not, this is the time to call Kamaljeet Bola at 647-772-1481. She is an amazing insurance advisor working with Beyond Care Insurance Solutions in Brampton, Ontario. Find out what best you can do your family while you can. Do not put this thing off till tomorrow. This could be very, very critical for your family's future. Are you thinking of a career change or adding another one to your portfolio? Well, you are thinking right. Call Sarabjit Luddar at 416-879-3039 from Beyond Care Insurance Solutions. She also deals in life, long-term, travel, critical illness, disability insurance. Give her a call today at 416-879-3039. This is what we can tell you. She will always give you the right advice and help you find out if being an insurance advisor is your piece of cake. Are you thinking to sell your home and are concerned about depreciating values. Don't be. You are in safe hands with Paul Chima. Call me at 647-333-2273. I ensure safety of your home with electronic lock boxes. Nobody can enter your house without permission from our brokerage, and we provide full detail if needed at any point in time. Once again, Paul Chima, 647-333-2273. Better call Paul and get moving. Do you want to shop right without burning your pockets? If yes, please visit Monisha Discount Warehouse at 377 Burnhamthorpe Road, East Mississauga, Ontario. They are the best. They have all kind of Indian, Pakistani and other local stuff that you can buy at literally throwaway prices. Contact them at 905-361-0773. Monisha Discount Warehouse. D.P. Jain is a well-known name in the fields of accounting. You can contact him today at his cell number 416-305-0080 or his office number 905-790-9327. Once you start working with him, you will never want to leave him. He is 5-star professional. Call him today. D.P. Jain Professional Corporation. PC24RETV is heard over so many different channels. If you want to promote your business for free, call me at 647-333-2273. You can also send your artwork to contact@paulchima.com. We are here to be partners in your business success. 647-333-2273. PC24RETV ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਫਿਰ ਤੋਂ ਸਵਾਗਤ ਹੈ ਜੀ। ਮੈਂ ਹਾਂ ਪਾਲ ਚੀਮਾ, your host, and we are speaking with our guest today, Kamaljeet Bola, and she is from Max Financial. She works in a team. The team is called Beyond Care Insurance Solution, but it is under the main company Max Financial. You can reach her at 647-772-14814. All things insurance, for travel, for life, for dental, for any kind of insurance. She will give you the right product, and I can guarantee you that you will get the best of best service from her. So let's go talk to her and hear what she has to tell us more about it. So we are mixing up the whole topic today. So insurance, economy, everything kind of goes together. And I guess, and tell me if I am wrong, that when economy goes bad and it is stressful, rather than drinking more coffee and trying to get more depressed, don't you think people should save the money they spend on coffee and rather invest into insurance? At least if something happens to them under stress, they can still have a life for the families behind.
Paul ji, I believe whatever you are saying is absolutely right. But yes, regardless of everything, I do not ask anyone to cut off on the things actually which they like to do.
क्या बात है,
That is
fantastic.
their lifestyle. That is their lifestyle, Paul ji. Yes, but if there are things which you believe where you can actually where I would say you can think twice before spending on that. Then actually yes, we can bring that amount towards buying an insurance, right, for the family, because that is also an important part, and it should be included into their one of the important part in their life. Yes, so coffee, yes, if you like to drink coffee, absolutely fine. Go
Yeah,
ahead, buy a Tim Hortons coffee, drink it. But yes, if there are some unnecessary charges
yeah,
from where you believe you can save something for the
yeah.
insurance, then why not?
I tell people that Kamaljeet is very intelligent, so this is a one proof. So she comes with independent thinking, which is cool, and that's what I like most about you, Kamal. You have done tremendous work in this insurance industry, and you are so familiar with the products, which is what people need. I see some people selling insurance policy, and the advisors are not even updated on what's current in their industry. So if you need a good advice, I will always suggest find this girl and ask her to give you insurance policy 647-772-1481. I got it memorized now. I'm becoming better. Every day I do something, I challenge myself at some point. This is one such thing. So, yesterday, someone was to come into my home for an interview, my studio at home. I spent about 1 hour making the whole sea change into the set configuration, camera position, lighting, everything, what I didn't do. And the guy messages me at 12:30 that he can't come. I was
Wow.
said, wow, why? If you have to make changes, why don't you tell me earlier? But people are people. They perhaps do not see what goes behind an interview. They just come,
I
talk
know.
30, 40 minutes and leave. But the thing behind the what you call uh,
Behind the
behind the
curtain, behind
screen,
the
behind the
stage.
curtain, there's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff. And I probably
Yeah.
am not going to reschedule this person again in my life. And this is second time. So it doesn't work that way because so when I made changes, so I said, okay, let me change the whole configuration because we are getting Kamaljeet in our studio today, so it should better look right. So this is how the whole changes were initiated with you in mind.
Then look at the positive part, Paulji.
Hmm.
Forget the part the customer did not, I mean, the person did not come, but look at the positive part, the hard work you put actually
Yeah, well,
to set up the
the I have
configuration. Yes. So,
no issues with that, but the bottom line is
yeah.
people should keep their commitment, right? If I make a commitment to be at your place, I will do it regardless of whatever happens. Yes, if I get into an accident, well, that is something I cannot control. But if it is not an accident, I will try to reschedule anything. Like the person has to go pick up some family member at 5 o'clock and they have to leave at 4 o'clock. And I said, well, how difficult is it to hire an Uber and just get the person come home? So my hourly cost is $300 as per my business plan. Whether I make money or not, my hour is $300, right? So when I spend an
Yeah.
hour trying to set up my studio for you, I just lost $300. I was not working for my business. I was trying to make accommodation for you in my studio, which is just a respect because this is one person studio and I'm sitting in a room with my all set up and gadgets. So the Uber driver could have only cost what, 30, 40, $50. But my $300 were just not considered. So this is what bugs me, and I get it. This is a better side to that. But when people make appointment, why we say respect others' time, and why we say time is money? Because if the person is not coming to see you, he probably be investing time in producing some business. It's that simple, isn't it? So do you need a rocket
It
science to
is.
understand this concept? No, I don't think so. But we think, oh, Paul is a realtor. It doesn't matter. He can come anytime. He will come. He will go. I have an appointment today at 12 o'clock. And I have been trying to call this person since yesterday. made an appointment and not picking a phone, I will not go unless I get a yes to that appointment. People forget.
Yeah.
Sometimes they forget to tell you that, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. And you drive 20 minutes and then there's no one there except you. So 30 minutes up, down, 60 minutes, and then 20 minutes waiting and calling and trying to figure out, no, not my style of working. I have to respect my time. I pay a lot of money to this coach, so he told me don't waste time. He is pinching me every second of my life. This
Which is
program
a
is the
good thing,
only
Paulji.
exception that I run, that too with his permission.
Wow.
My life, you should also have a business coach, and now you're making million with a business coach, you will probably make $3 million.
Paulji,
CRA is
I'm going to
listening.
make you my business coach.
CRA is listening.
No, no, no. You already have a coach, and whatever you are getting from him, please pass on to me.
Oh, I can be a very good coach, I can tell you. Coaching is nothing but accountability. And if you have an accountability partner, fantastic. What we call
Yeah.
mentor and protege, it's same situation. Mentor and protege is an amazing thing, provided the protege is coachable. If protege has too many ideas and doesn't want to listen to anyone, it doesn't work. Submission
Yeah.
is something that you need in your life to learn. If you cannot submit yourself, you can never learn anything. I,
Very
I,
true,
I,
Paulji.
I come with such a vast experience of forensics, working with police department, scenes of crime. If I bring my ego up, then you know what? People won't even come closer to me. So you have to be coachable to
Very true.
advance in your life.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So
Very
when
true.
we
Yeah.
do these
Because
programs, yeah, sorry.
we are not perfect in everything, and we do not know everything, Paulji.
Yeah, yeah. But
So to
Kamal,
know something
you
better,
don't have to be perfect in anything, right?
yes,
Imperfection is amazing thing to have in your life.
Paulji, I learned this by hard ways, trust me. And
Yeah,
now I feel so lighter, so happy, so
yeah.
peaceful, I cannot even explain it. Earlier, I used to actually try to prove myself the perfect person. But
Yeah,
now I see, no,
yeah.
you do not. You do not need to prove anything to any other persons
Well, I'm
unless or
very
until
glad
you're
you
satisfied with
doing that.
yourself.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
what brings you success.
Vulnerability is important.
Yes, yes. But anyways, enough
So,
said about social life, and because this is kind of integrated into our day-to-day routine, we have to bring those things up. People get stressed out. People are desperate. They think the world has crashed only for them, but the world has crashed for those people who made tremendous innovations. Like, look at Ford, look at Tesla. They all suffered. Galileo, Newton, who got things easy way? Einstein, nobody. They all struggled whenever they applied something new. They were as suspicious as you and me would be to try out a new thing. But still, look at the advancement. We are talking online through these silly looking cameras. Isn't that great? So, someone who made it, don't you think his wife or spouse must have said, no, 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 you are an idiot, this will never work, or you will never be able to send audio to the other end wirelessly. No, no, you cannot fly a plane. You are not a bird, right? Don't you think those people heard all this BS? But did they stop? They did not. They kept going because they have a conviction. One day they are going to do it. And they did it. Ford made the block engine after maybe thousands failed attempts when his engineer said he's a crazy guy. Right? Right, brother? They made a plane when people said, no, you cannot fly. Sorry for my dramatization. Focus
I know,
on
Paul G.
the
At least,
MLS home price. Yes, please.
no, 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 go ahead, Paul G.
No, no, I will let you finish first.
No, I was about to say something very funny. Actually, I was saying at least you come out from the last week's community thing. Remember the thing which was bothering you a lot, the comment which they made.
Yeah, yeah, you cannot delve into that kind of place forever, right? You have to get out of it. And when people call you idiot, when people call you silly, this is actually when you're doing something new. So let them, because they tell you
Yes,
you're doing something new. So keep doing it.
I know. No, the Paul, the thing is, because the person who is saying silly, it shows that person is also lacking in knowledge.
No,
It
it's
means
only
they
that we
do
don't
not even
match her
understand.
level of
Yes,
intelligence, right?
yes,
So there are two
yes.
different
It
levels of
means,
intelligence. A
yeah,
frog may
because
see a man as an idiot because, oh, he's just walking, I can jump, right? So
I
there
know.
are so many different things, right? I was
So,
playing with my dog this morning, and he was looking at me with his front paws on my shoulder and say, "You are just a dog. Remember, I am much more advanced than you." And he was looking at me. What I'm saying to him, he doesn't understand.
sometimes it's better to ignore many things.
Absolutely. So the
He
home
was
price
ignoring.
index, the home price index is a kind of index that uh, measures the price variations over number of different time zones. 1 month, 3 months, 6 month, 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, 10 year, 20 year. So this basically is indicator of how things are moving in the real estate industry. And right now, for all Toronto Regional Real Estate Board areas, the index is sitting at 362.1. The benchmark price is $1.145 million, and the year-over-year change is still lower. It is 12.13% or 13% lesser than the last year. 1 year, the prices are still down. And for single family detached homes, the index is 373.9 thanks to my eyesight. So the benchmark price $1,462,500, and this is a negative uh, 12.19 from the last year. So is single family attached, which are semi-detached homes, 373.9 is the index, $1.462 million. Oh, sorry, I'm mixing up. So single family attached houses, semis, 393.7 is the index, $1,116,900 is the benchmark price. Year over year change is 11.59. The townhomes are 389.6 at index, 833.700, sorry, $833,700 benchmark price, and 12.03 negative year over year change. Apartments are 358.9, $714,300 benchmark price, 12.23% drop. So basically, in all these housing types, the benchmark has come down, which is not cool, right? It has to go up so people can make money off their investment. In Peel region, it is down by 15.09%, and yeah, more or less. In Toronto, it is 10.28 negative from last year. York region is 11.13% negative from last year. I do not see any region where there is a positive number, like year-over-year change. There used to be 5%, 10%, 20% from the last year, but now we are seeing those less numbers. But regardless of that, the houses are selling faster now for more money than they ask, and there is a fierce competition going on among the home buyers. A house in Etobicoke, Kamal, it just sold for $1,375,000, and it was listed for, guess what? $1 below $1,000,000. 999 was the asking price, and it sold for this price. Can you believe that? And we say people don't have money these days. It is difficult jumping over the stress test. So I see people who buy, they take a calculated risk. Right now, the prices are great. Interest rates are going to stay the same. They're not going to change, I guess, until the second half of 2024, or maybe end of 2024. Who knows? But the bottom line is, if you can jump over this little hustle, this kind of barrier, you will make money off your house very soon, because the house prices are going to go up, as per report by this CMHC, which says by end of 2024 the house price will go way up. This is what we are hearing, and this is what we are going to witness very soon too. But hey guys, you really don't have to believe me. That's fine. I'm okay. You can still say, no, prices are going to fall down. We are facing recession. Things are going to be pretty nasty. Then we are going to buy it. Good luck with that, because in my best judgment, this is not going to happen. I think, Kamal, I might have seen about 2 recessions by now. 2008, when I took license, recession, and people were saying, oh, the market is going to go very bad. And I didn't know what bad is in real estate industry, because that was my first year. So how do you see, when I had zero income last year, for me, that year doesn't mean anything. Where do I compare? And what do I compare with? So I said, okay, good. So we still, but we went into our houses, we sat like this, waiting for the market to improve, and didn't do anything. Okay, the market comes good, then we'll start selling houses. It didn't work. But during those times, those industry professionals who knew how to handle recession, they were still topping the market. Like, they were still doing the same income they did last year. It didn't change at all. They just figured out a different way to work, which is what I said.
Yeah.
Economy doesn't define your success. It defines what you should do to be successful.
Yeah.
Right? But people like me, even today, when I speak with some fellow realtors, ਉਹ ਭਾਜੀ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਤੇ ਹੈ ਨਹੀਂ, ਕੀ ਕਰੀਏ, ਬੈਠੇ ਆ, ਐਂ ਬੈਠੇ, ਜਦੋਂ ਵਿਕਣਗੇ ਉਦੋਂ ਲੋਕੀ ਵੇਚਣਗੇ ਨਾ, ਉਦੋਂ ਮਾਰਕੀਟ ਜਾਵਾਂਗੇ. But it's our responsibility to find listings and sell them.
Yeah.
So just imagine if you are in a grocery shop and you see all the shelves empty, and the shopkeeper says, well, you know what, I don't know when the stuff will come, so I'm waiting for the stuff to come. अपने आप ते आंदा नहीं ना. After all, he has to order somewhere. He has to find,
Yeah.
he has to resource the items from somewhere so he could run his store. He doesn't just sit idle.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right? So,
Yeah.
but we, independent contractor, we go idle mode. Okay, when the housing market improves, we will rock, and nothing happens. So it is our job to bring listings in the market. So that's what every realtor should be doing. Go talk to your people, ask them to sell it, because this is the right time. In the industry, there is no right or wrong time. Any time is the right time. In any industry. Want insurance? Right time, today. Oh, I don't have money to pay. Okay, but this is the right time to buy. Right? I can't do it, but okay, this is still the right time to buy. What else can you
Paul
tell
G,
people,
yes.
right?
Yes, no, Paul G, the thing is, yes, when you believe it's not the right time to
Yeah,
buy an insurance, then exactly is the right
that's
time to
the
buy an
exactly
insurance.
right
Yeah.
point to buy
Yeah,
any
it
insurance
means when
policy.
you think everything is going fine, you
Yeah,
do not need an insurance. What you need insurance for? Then is a kind of heads up to yourself. No, it means this is the time to think over it.
absolutely. That's the
Yeah,
thought. So when I don't have any business, this is when I invest into coach to tell me how should I modify my work. Because for all of us, we think that we are doing great. The fault lies with the market. I'm great, but the
yeah,
fault is with the market. So now you need someone with a different mindset to tell you, hey, listen, you idiot, look here. There's another opportunity right there. Instead of walking this
yeah,
way, walk on one leg and you will make better progress. So that's what
yeah.
we should be thinking about. And thank you very much for everything. And thank you very much for your time, Kamal. We are about to end our program. It's 9:30 a.m. Do you want to say something before you leave?
Balji, I'm going to close like with my previous statements. If you need any kind of advice, I'm I'm available all the time and it will be free of cost. Trust me. And reach out to me at 647-772-1481. Or you can text me. Then we can schedule a meeting. If you are available on weekend, then we can schedule on weekends. I mean, it's not a hardship rule. Just reach out to me and we will try. I mean, I will try my best to bring the best for you guys too. Thank you.
Absolutely, and that's a great thing to say because she is available 24/7. If you don't catch her online, just leave a message, text her, and she will get back to you right away. I know she is very responsive, so give her a shout. 647-772-1481 is the number. So with that, we're going to take permission from you to end our broadcast today. Uh, we are with the families of those who lost their beloved one today. We send our deepest condolences and we shall pray for peace to the departed soul and also that you get over this loss. Thank you very much for watching, and if you can, kindly go visit our YouTube channel PC24RETV. If you are watching this broadcast on TikTok, then in the bio there is a link where you can go and subscribe to PC24 broadcast. We would appreciate your subscription and that you share our channel with your friends and family. That will make us really very happy, and we thank you for your time. And if you have any questions, feel free to call us in studio 647-800-1518. After the show you can reach me at 647-424-0358. Thank you very much. We take your leave. Bye bye, and we'll see you very soon. Maybe not maybe on Monday. No, not tomorrow. Tomorrow we take a break. On Monday we'll see you at 8:30 a.m. Thank you very much. Bye bye.